No, he didn't. I don't believe he did. I believe that he was murdered. Well, I was shocked. And I wondered how it had happened. Because as far as I was concerned, he was going to... I was sure he was going to appeal. And I was sure that he was covered under the non-prosecution agreement.
Yeah.
But I wasn't in the indictment. So I wasn't mentioned. I wasn't even one of the co-conspirators. I believe that he was murdered.
Does he want the body camera footage to be released to the public? Now,
that's not something I've heard the president commit to, so I won't do that from the podium.
Tens of thousands of videos of Epstein with children or child porn. And there are hundreds of victims. And no one victim will ever get released. It's just the volume, and that's what they're going through right now.
Again, logical play out. If there was a video of some guy or gal committing felonies on an island and I'm in charge, don't you think you'd see it? There's no credible information. None. If there were, I would bring the case yesterday that he trafficked to other individuals. And the information we have, again, is limited.
So the answer is no one?
For the information that we have. Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha. In this episode, we got the Epstein Files allegedly show Bill Gates in panic mode and wanted to secretly get STD medications for his wife. Now, that might explain why he got divorced from Melinda Gates a few years ago. And then we got this article right here. It says Trump accused for forcing a minor to perform OS. That's what I'm going to call it. According to newly released Epstein Files. Now, these two incidents and several other ones, in my opinion, are grounds for Donald Trump and everybody in his administration to be locked up when this is all said and done, because they covering up something. I don't know what, right? Even though I will say after the next 2 years go by at the end of his administration, I think he will be locked up and charged. But at 78, 79, almost 80 years old, like I said in previous videos, I don't think he give a shit. He might know something we don't know. He might know that he about to check out. So all this, it won't have a bearing effect. When we get locked up and die a couple years later, fuck, I care. This also reinforces previous articles, right? Got this one in July. It says the FBI and DOJ found no Epstein had a client list, blackmailed anyone, or was murdered. To which we know that's bullshit. Before I started talking, you seen Kash Patel talking about the administration has no proof of any wrongdoing on the president's part, and if he did, he'd be the first one in line to charge him, which is bullshit. Even Kash Patel's bought off. At this point, everybody under Trump's administration or appointed by Trump is complicit in the fuckery. What I will say is, like, in the words of the mob, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? We know that they're dirty, illegal, immoral, and possibly are sex traffickers. Ain't nobody willing to go out there and bust a grape, with the exception of that Luigi Maggiano dude, several other shooters that are gunned down or shot at politicians. Ain't nobody going out there. Like, you got the rioters and protesters protesting ICE, but that's to the extent that they're gonna do it. Nobody's trying to like go out there and really like make real headway, real change. You know what I'm saying? Put together a militia and start, you know what I'm saying, splashing shit, you know what I'm saying, like they did in Scarface, then you saying something. Right now, they're putting out files that are damning, incriminating, and the people, and when I say the people, the population of the United States ain't did shit. Ain't did shit, ain't gonna do shit. So yeah, until people actually do, my heart bleeds, but I'm like, I believe there needs to be formidable change. Me personally, the president was in cahoots with Jeffrey Epstein and doing unscrupulous things. That's what I'm gonna call it, unscrupulous things. Like, yeah, I kind of don't. I always known that the government been corrupt. I don't really give a shit. I'm not going out there and popping shit off as much as I would like to. I'm not going to. What are we talking about here? Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. I think that the people involved in the Jeffrey Epstein files, like Bill Gates, I think Bill Gates needs to be charged for something. He been running around running amok, whether it was poisoning and killing 7 African children from HIV placebo experiments, or buying up half the damn farmland in America, or instituting mRNA vaccine into proteins distributed amongst grocery stores. And what other scumbag shit has he talking about? Populating the world. And I just think he's a Dr. Sinister, Mr. Evil. I think he need to be reined in. But the fact that he's actually tied into these scumbags in the administration, one covering up for said lascivious acts, and even the president himself, yeah, I think we need to rein everybody the fuck in. Because right there, like, if these Epstein files are truthful, and I'm gonna say if they are, because I haven't actually read any of them, I can't actually prove if the stuff, there's a lot of stuff circulating on TikTok. I personally have not actually read, so I can't say yay nay. A lot of this shit could just be hearsay or made up facts or doctored paperwork. I can't say without a shadow of a doubt that shit's true. I'm one of those people that don't necessarily believe in everything that I hear, and now since the rise of AI, believe in half the shit I see. Maybe that number has probably gone down. It used to be a saying that believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. Now that AI is on the rise, believe none of what you hear and a quarter of what you see. Because I don't know if the shit's true or not. However, I will go and play devil's advocate. If the shit is true, everybody need to be locked the fuck up. Especially Bill Gates. I just don't like him. Right? It ain't even got to be him getting an STD while on Epstein Island trying to get a treatment for his wife. It don't have to be none of that shit. It could be the fact that this motherfucker talking about depopulating the country. Who the fuck is he? I get it, dog. You didn't put operating systems on every damn computer that wasn't an Apple computer, but killing your clientele's some sinister shit, right? Talking about more than 50% of the population needs to be depopulated. It's like, bro, most of those motherfuckers bought laptops with your operating system on. The only reason you're a billionaire is because they bought the laptops. Everybody got Microsoft funny shit. Now you want to kill him? Yeah, fuck that guy. Get him out of here. And I just don't like Bill Gates. I think he's a fucking Dr. Evil. He's got too much power. Yeah, we gotta get him the fuck out of there. Now Trump, whether he had a kid by an underage girl and threw the baby off the damn boat with the uncle of the girl, I don't know these things. I don't know if that's true. People have put that in the Epstein Files that Epstein Files that's true. I don't know. But we do know shit that Bill Gates has actually said. Like that's actually, we could prove that shit. We can prove that he's bought over 70% of farmland. We can prove that he's recommended, if not had a hand in putting mRNA vaccine into proteins that people buy. We can prove that shit. With Trump, maybe he did it. Maybe the girl saying he did it. He was on the boat with her uncle. I don't know these things, right? We got to find the girl. We got to find the uncle. We got to find the baby, right? If there's no corroborating evidence, only thing I can say on that is that might be hearsay. We know Bill Gates did. We know he killed them African kids with them goddamn trials, those clinical trials. And then when questioned about it, he shrugged it off or minimized it. Fuck that guy. Lock him up. Yeah, we know this shit. We know he's gone on record to say to populate half the world. Like, that's not conjecture. I didn't make that shit up. That's not in writing. He said that shit. So yeah, fuck him. I think he need to be charged just for that alone. In any event, if y'all like this episode, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.
No.